honey.
Yo, everybody, what's happening? Another Lazy Boys. I'm getting feedback already. Weird. Let's see here. Don't know why we're getting the feedback. Let's see. Looks to be working good.
Yo, give me a second.
Okay. What's happening, man?
What's going on?
Not too much. It's just chilling, man. Straight chilling. Let's see who's in here with us already. What up? Realm of Toys is joining us already. What's up, man? What's up? And Toy had to join us. What's up, man? Wappa's in the house. What's going on? No, just chilling, man. It's a pretty low-key Sunday. Ain't doing too much.
I hear that.
Got my stuff staged for dinner later to cook, and that's about it, man. Did nothing. Like chilled, man. I don't even have anything open this tonight.
I've been on an old movie kick, man.
Oh, what you been watching?
I saw Aliens 1, 2, 3, and Resurrection today just to
shit.
sit back and enjoy. Yeah.
You have all 4?
Nah, on Hulu. Because I got Hulu.
No, I said you watched all 4?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, you binged.
Yeah, man.
You straight binged. Did you notice anything
I don't got nothing open.
that stick out differently? When was the last time you watched it?
So long ago, bro. So long ago. To be honest, not really. I just feel like what is it? Prometheus and what was the other one? Covenant. I feel like they don't get enough praise.
Really? Yeah. Going back and watching the other 4, what you come to that conclusion?
So like the first part, like with the beacon and the signal and the voiceover, that requesting, help or whatever. It's like when they made Prometheus, it was like they paid attention to those small details to connect it.
Yeah.
And it was like a lot of people complained about Prometheus.
They did.
And I'm like, I actually enjoyed Prometheus and Covenant.
Yeah, I mean, I did too. Like I really like Prometheus.
Covenant could have been a little bit better though.
I watched that movie a lot of times, and I get the whole. I think for me the biggest thing is the whole David thing. Like if his purpose was not the way it turned, if it wasn't for him, I think that Prometheus and Alien Covenant would be even well more received. I think the David is the part where people kind of they jump off the rails. Unworthy collector. Yeah, the dicks are out, man. They're out.
And then like
I'm joking. They're out, man.
And then with oh shit. Yeah. With Bishop, the AI. Like, when you haven't watched a movie in so long, you don't really put 2 and 2 together.
Right.
Like, I completely forgot the actor that played Bishop was the guy in Alien versus Predator.
Yes, yes, yeah. When he was Bishop. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Twag says 1 and 2 for so those are your favorites 1 and 2. That's most people's favorites.
Yeah. 3 was like a little far fetched for its time.
Yeah, 3. See, there's parts of me. I actually like Prometheus more than I like Alien 3 and 4. To be honest.
Oh no, I love Prometheus. I think, like I said, Covenant. I think had like you said with David, but I just think Covenant could have been so much better.
I agree, man. I totally agree. What up, Greenwood's Verde?
What up, fellas?
Senor Verde.
And Ramsey agrees too. I think Alien 3, man. See, I get trying to tell a dramatic story, but killing off Newton Hicks was just stupid as shit. That was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the dumbest decision you could ever make. That's just stupid. And so that's why to this day I just do not like Alien 3 at all. Like, and then so that by merit that makes Alien 4 just not that good. Purpose because it's a follow up to that. But I think Prometheus is better than Aliens 3 and 4 personally.
Dude, Prometheus.
I didn't like Resurrection.
I enjoyed that one. Oh no,
I didn't like Resurrection at all.
Yeah. I didn't either. But yeah,
you know what Resurrection reminds me of?
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of the 4th Indiana Jones with the Crystal Skull.
Yes.
Like
yes.
What was the point? What was the point of it?
Yeah. What was the point? Exactly. There you go. What was the point? Like, I really think people sleep on what they were trying to do in Prometheus, to be honest. Because that was when you go back and watch that movie, it had like Blitz said it earlier. It was tied to the story, to the original. I mean, it was really well tied to it more than you think. It gave some answers, but it also posed more questions. And it just really, I think if David wasn't the central point, which I get Michael Fassbender is the main character, the biggest actor, so they had to go with him. But if he wasn't the focal point, I think Alien Covenant would have been something completely different. Because the end of Prometheus led you to believe it was going to be something different, right? Because Shaw is going off to the alien, she's going off to the engineer's real world, because that was just the biochemical, the world where they did experiments on. Was it LV 242 or whatever Prometheus was on? That was just that. I think it was 242. But the other thing, it was I was trying to keep it cool in here. I didn't want it to turn pitch black. There you go. Yeah, it just got pitch black.
Like the power went out or something. I was like, hold on.
Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah. But yeah, it I really was excited that Shaw was gonna go to that other real world. And I was like, dude, this is gonna be dope, dude. And then they didn't, they skipped ahead, said she got killed by David, and you brought in this new crew, and it just didn't, I don't know what they were trying to do. It didn't make any sense. Yeah, considering how good Prometheus, and I think people need to go back and watch Prometheus. That movie was dope. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did on where you had to turn off the lights. I had to shape shift real quick. He said I had to turn off the lights so I could shape shift. do my lizard.
Lizard people.
Well, I ain't got nothing to open either, but I do have a shot set up.
Okay, cool. My favorite one is one with Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix. What the fuck?
He's talking about Signs.
Oh yeah, that is Signs.
Oh shit.
That is Signs.
M. Night Shyamalan movie.
And look, Toy Addict, look. My favorite all-time horror movie, and probably, I guess technically science fiction, is The Thing. So I can't even be mad at you with that. The Thing's a shit, dude. Because The Thing is timeless, bro. You can watch that, and it just looks like it really happened in some bullshit. It was a good alien movie. Yeah, the Signs was dope, dude. You're not even lying. Signs was dope. Signs was really dope. Like, it was really dope. Although Joaquin Phoenix just annoyed the shit out of me as his son in that movie. It's like, this guy's a dumbass. Yeah, Prime Artist, what's up? What's up?
What's up, man?
But yeah, that's a dope sit down to just binge real quick off 4 of those. You know.
Yeah.
I'll give you this though, Blitz. Alien 4, I liked some of the characters in it, like those the space pirates or whatever they were with what's his name, who was OG Hellboy, Ron Perlman. Like those.
Oh yeah.
I like those characters. I like those characters. I just didn't like the storyline, but I did like those characters. They were dope.
Yeah,
they were cool.
You know what? Regardless of like the order of the movies, like to like them or whatever, you know what really bothered me out of all the movies? Like the last alien always dies getting sucked into space.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like so original.
Yeah.
It's like hey, for the first part, it was badass because it was the first part, you know.
Yeah.
Second part, it happened again. It was like, okay, this was cool, but you did it again. And then the third part, it was like, all right, it's enough. Like, cut it out. Then the fucking resurrection came, and it was like, all right, well, this one's gonna get sucked through the window.
Yep. Yeah. They did have that shotgun coffee can. That was dope, dude.
Yeah.
Born in South Central.
It worked the first 2 times. Why not?
Born in South Central was a great alien. Good God, dude.
The dude in the wheelchair for Resurrection was dope.
He was dope, dude. He was so. He had like their whole crew was dope. I love the whole crew. Like,
Alien 3 was the lava.
Yeah, Alien 3 was the lava. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, they did.
But then they went back to like, well, let's just throw him out the window.
They did go back to window going. It's like, damn, dude. You know. And you can't even really top. Not only can you not top Alien the first when it goes through the airlock, but you can't top when the Queen goes out there, because that whole scene was crazy when Ripley was fighting the Queen, and it was just like, damn. It's like they all could have went out the airlock with that one. And I think it's like if Cameron wasn't gonna do it, I would have just been like, fuck it, don't do it, bro.
Yeah, man.
It is, but they keep doing that. Don't they keep doing that though? It's like Cameron will put some shit down, and then they'll just go back and keep fucking with it. It's like they did with Terminator. It's like, dude, he ain't doing it. Don't do it. Just leave it alone.
And then they judged him for like when he did what was the last Terminator, Dawn of the Fate?
Yeah.
Like they judged him for it for why he did it like that. But it's like, well, he was like, well, I gotta fix the rest of the movies and make it look like it's a multiverse.
Exactly. Exactly. No, I remember that baby. What was it? The Neo Moore? Whatever.
Yeah.
That baby face. Yeah. You should have broke out some R&B, like real baby. Yeah. Oh no, he was, man. Neil Blomkamp was supposed to. He had it looking dope, bro. And then now, Sigourney Weaver says, "I ain't doing that shit no more. I'm too old."
Yeah, she said she wasn't doing another Alien movie, but it makes no sense for her to do another Alien movie.
Yeah.
No. Well, but I guess it does in context with how fucked up they messed up the continuity and the timeline. But if they if they would have, because I think Neil Blomkamp's movie was supposed to actually retcon everything after Alien 2, after Aliens.
You know what would have been dope if they would have did a movie and had her cameo as somebody else in the movie.
That'd have been dope.
Yeah.
Like pay homage to the OG and pass the torch, but keep the same theme of what an alien movie is supposed to be.
What the
yes.
Your kids were all born like Xenomorphs, so they came out your significant.
You talking about the stretch head?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Came out at the chest, out the sternum. You know, that's how you do it. Yeah, it was, man. It was right after 2, but they screwed that up, man. They really screwed that up. And I mean, it's like, I get it, man. It's moneymaker, legacy films, and you just got to keep making them. Because even though The Last Jones was fun, it was pointless. Like, they didn't need to make it.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
They didn't really need to make
Me
it.
neither.
It's like, they didn't need to make Crystal Skulls either, because technically, Last Crusade was it. I mean, it's even in the fucking name, Last Crusade. What do you do after? Well, let's do the almost Last Crusade, or not quite the last one, but we about to get there. Crusade.
The last
Crystal Skulls was a cash grab. Crystal Skulls was a cash grab. That's all it was. This last one, I want to say it's a cash grab, but at the same time, I mean, Harrison Ford said he wanted to go out, with one more. So
that's his favorite dude. Like, that's his favorite character. He likes him more than Han Solo. Han. Yeah. Michael Biehn should have been Dengar and Mandalorian. That'd have been dope. Because they never Dengar's got to be out there somewhere. We don't know what he's doing.
Oh yeah. Dude, I want to see Dengar. I want to see Boss. Like, give me all the bounty hunters.
Mac and Me was
the best. Mac and Me. What?
Yo. Bro,
man.
You're old, bro. You're old.
What is Mac and Me?
That's old. You never seen Mac and Me?
No, bro.
It's an alien movie. And they go.
What?
They whistle. Yeah. It's an old alien movie, bro, from like, 89?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
89, right?
Yeah, like late 80s. Yeah.
Mac and Me. Shit.
That's
go watch it.
He could at least pull out Slither or some shit. At least that's more.
Nah, Mac and Me is OG, bro. You gotta catch that. It's pretty much like these aliens that stay with this family, and the government is trying to get them, and the family's like saving them as they get to where they're trying to go to leave. I guess pretty much.
Why does it sound like it's somewhat related to McDonald's or some shit?
Well, there is a part where they dance in the McDonald's, I think.
Yeah.
You remember the part? Green, I know you remember.
Mac,
oh, yeah.
I think so.
Blitz puckers them lips and whistles like an angel. Jesus Christ. Is it on Tubi or something? Can I watch it on Tubi?
I'm pretty sure you could.
I have no clue. I haven't even looked for it.
Watch it on Tubi.
I mean, I don't know if you got like Showtime, but I'm pretty sure it's on Showtime because they got a whole bunch of old school. Yeah, because they got Showtime is all old school.
Yeah, Showtime has those Beyond movies, and they're like the old ones or something. Yeah.
Damn, I still can't believe he said Mac and Me, bro. That is throwback.
Maybe he just watched it. He was like, it's on his mind or something. Because that's a deep dive as I've ever seen one. Probably free.
Crazy call.
Probably free YouTube movies. Yeah, it could be on there. Fast 8. Yeah, that'd be funny. Critters is the best alien. Yeah. Critters is dope, dude. You get props for that one, Twat. Critters is dope. It's sick. It's real sick, man. They're like, honestly, there's a smorgasbord of dope alien movies. Also, Suburban what? What is that?
Suburban Commando.
Yeah,
it's got Arnold in it.
Huh?
Is that the one that has Arnold and Hogan in it?
Well, Commando's Commando.
I think that's Hogan only.
Yeah. Damn, do you still have the VHS of Mac and Me?
I actually probably do.
Okay.
You still do too? Well, I mean, mine is in like my father's bin, but I don't go in.
Graham says, "Yo, that movie's old."
Hulk Hogan and Christopher Lloyd, yeah.
That movie, I'm gonna tell you right now when that movie came out. That movie is probably as old as I am, like 36 years ago.
Okay, Christopher Lloyd and him were in Suburban Command. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
Wow.
Mac and Me came out 35 years ago, bro.
Jesus.
Damn.
All right. That's a deep dive. We should give out like a prize for deep dives. Who can name something the deepest as shit going back decades? Realm is gonna laugh at it, and Unworthy's gonna mention like,
that movie came out like when no, that movie came out after Batteries Not Included. Remember that one?
I do remember that. Wait,
that's a throwback.
Undertaker was in the Suburban Commando. Okay, cool.
I can't remember Suburban Commando, to be honest.
I remember bits and pieces.
I remember Flight
of the Navigator. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
What do you hold on? What's the super 90s movie where Sinbad movie 90s movie Sinbad with Phil Hartman? Isn't that Mandela effect, like Shazam or Kazam or whatever?
Oh man, I know exactly which one you're talking about. I can't remember the name. Selena.
What does that got to do with Selena?
Oh man, bro. Damn, I can't remember. Meteor Man was
I know
shit one, though, bro.
Yes.
Dude, Meteor Man.
I remember that one.
Golden Lords.
Well, there's that urban legend of Sinbad being in a Shazam movie or something, where he plays a genie. But then it was supposedly shot, but people remember it different ways.
Kazam.
No.
Talking about
Kazam. Yeah, I remember Sinbad.
Do you remember Sinbad in it, Green?
Yeah.
So do I. But
Sinbad as the genie guy.
But they say that's not right. It's actually shot.
That's bullshit, bro.
Right.
Sinbad was good in Blank Check. Sinbad was good in Jingle All the Way as the mailman.
Hell yeah. He was a perfect foil. Wait, he said he's like running from the mob or something. Okay.
Path, what up?
Blank Check? Okay, is that what it is? Blank check. Okay. What's up, Pat?
Sounds familiar.
All right, so since we're on the topic of movies, and I'm not sure, did you send the link to this guy, Rich's board? I sent it to him, but he hasn't responded.
Yeah, I sent it to him. Yeah.
I don't know why he hasn't responded, but all right, quick. Name one of your old school favorite comedy movies. Old school, I mean old school.
Ooh, old school?
Yeah, one old school.
What? Hold on a second 90s. Before we go there. What the?
I'd say
almost raped that kid.
What?
In which movie? Blank Check. Which movie was that? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it if it's that.
An old school movie for me, it would be. Did you ever see Cable Guy with Jim Carrey?
Oh yeah.
Cable Guy.
That's a classic. Earth Girls Are Easy. I remember that movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then Uncle Buck. I remember that
Uncle
one.
Buck.
That was good.
Blazing Saddles.
Bro.
Blazing Saddles, classic.
Harlem Nights.
Yes.
With Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy.
Damn. Yeah.
That movie.
Classic. Man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would I consider a classic comedy that I watch a lot or watch frequently. There's so many.
Coming to America.
Yeah, that's classic too.
I could watch that movie over and over and over without a problem.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, I can watch any Eddie movies like what's the one? Now I can't remember the name of it. I'm having a mind fart. But it's got Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. Trading Places. That shit's dope.
Oh yeah.
Don't be a menace. Don't be a menace is a good one. That's a good one.
That was a hilarious movie.
Three Amigos is great too.
Three Amigos,
yeah.
That's good.
Remember when he had the controller and he opened up the back of the truck? He was like, "Do we have a problem?"
That's a good one.
That's a funny movie.
Yeah. Speaking of which, if you're talking about that, man, I'm gonna get you suckers. Like that one's like notoriously classic.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to Path, man. He was able to pick up JBL Bradshaw Ruthless Aggression for me, and he's sending it to me, man. Shout out to him for finding it
Nice.
for me. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Bradshaw from WWE.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
That's dope. Man, that's crazy how different people have different areas where they can just get access to shit.
Yeah.
And then some places you never see the item. Bachelor Party, man, you guys are naming some good ones. Police Academy, The Blurbs.
Caddyshack. Caddyshack.
Caddyshack, yeah. Revenge of the Nerds. Man,
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation's classic. Dude. Any of the vacations, the first two, they're just good, dude. They're good. What's the movie that had the pimp, had the goldfish? That's I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, man. That was so good, right? That one was hilarious.
Which one he said?
Because he had to stop. He's like, corns are hurting me. Corns. Oh. Naked Gun. Man, you guys are getting some good ones. Classic ones, man. Like,
The Goonies.
We're talking about, like, AB in the house. What's up?
Hey, fellas, tell them.
Yo,
Sorry.
yo.
What's up, sir?
Now you good, bro.
Man, there's so many good ones, man. Like there just seems like there was eras, like there was just decades of just great comedy movies, like back to back. All you never had a gap. Like it was just like good, man. Like I don't know how they were doing it that well. It's just consistent.
They definitely don't make them like that anymore.
I don't think they can.
The Silence of the Lambs was hilarious.
What the?
Unworthy.
Yeah, man. Anyone says Spaceballs because Spaceballs. Yeah, Spaceballs is great, man.
Spaceballs.
That's another classic.
Anything Mel Brooks is gold.
Like a midget at a urinal, I had to be on my toes.
What?
Oh shit. Oh shit. No, there's some great ones, man. I like the list is just, man. Now Blitz gonna make me go crack some open, check them out, see what's on the screen.
Yeah, man. I've been doing it. I started last weekend.
The Past was so good. I love that movie.
He said Titanic was peak comedy.
Yeah, I mean it was actually Taft. It was comedy when Rose let Jack die like that, and she knows she had room on that thing for him to get up there. Just let that dude die. That was jacked up.
You know what was another good, but it's also a Christmas movie? Scrooged. Scrooge was
awesome, man. All Bill Murray, yeah. Scrooge, Groundhog Day, those are, man. Airplane.
Caddyshack.
Airplane was dope. Like there was just, man. Yeah. Like there's just a plethora, man. You can't even you can't, like, picking one. I don't know how you would do it. You know, a hospital. What is it? A building with patients and doctors. But that's not important. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Blitz is gonna have us out here watching, throwing out some comedies, man. Getting it done. Getting it happen.
Yeah. Next weekend I'll start watching the Police Academy movies.
Oh, nice. Danny is DeVito's character. They're casting twins. Edward Scissorhands. Edward Dickhands. Oh shit!
I watched.
Didn't they make? I'm pretty sure they made a point of that. To be honest.
Oh, I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Search hard enough.
I'm pretty sure they did. He said hard. But yeah. Yeah. It's. There's a lot, man. There's so many, man. Damn. Wow. It's just like action movies. Like, my homie and I were talking about this the other day. We were like, we feel like it's hard to replicate like the 80s action, like 80s and 90s. It's hard to you can't. There doesn't appear to be, because my homie was like, dude, I don't think there's a Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Van Damme, Seagal, or even a Swayze. There's none of those guys making movies like that, man. Like there's nobody, because he says I don't even really count The Rock or Vin Diesel. Like they're not like those guys were like a whole different breed of like action.
Well,
stuff.
I think a big thing about that is because the action heroes of like the 80s and 90s compared to like the guys we have now, like nowadays, like they rely too much on like CGI and all this other stuff to where like back then, like they had to do their own stunts. Like they were really like action heroes,
Yes,
nitty gritty, and
down,
you could tell when you were watching it, like these were real, scenarios because it looked better as opposed to where you can tell, that's a CGI background and the actors are just in front of a green screen.
It was so many practical effects. You're right, because it got me thinking. I was telling my homie, I was like, yeah, dude, I'll never forget the Seagal movie. What was it like? It was Alfred. Was it Alfred Justice Hard to Kill when he's fighting the Jamaican dudes and they were Hard to Kill, and they were in the jewelry store. Like all that was practical effects. He's throwing them through jewelry cases.
Everybody want go heaven, but nobody want dead.
You're right, Green. That was real. It's practical.
But to be honest,
not comedy topic, but he says, I just thought I had all weekend. I'd absolutely lose my shit if third party NECA picked up Mummy movies. Give me a Brandon Fraser. Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Those are. Yeah, I mean, even the 90s, like that's what I'm saying. Like I would feel like the only true action star dudes now are like, it's purely Asian cinema. Like it's purely like, if you look at the Raid or Raid Redemption and stuff like that, that's the action stars now because their shit is next level. But
that movie, that franchise alone, I don't know if y'all. I mean, I know since Thor mentioned it, he must have seen both parts. But if you haven't seen the Raid,
I've seen everything I was in, man. I love. He's one of my favorite actors. I love Ivo. So I've seen all this shit. He's crazy.
They're making a third part, right?
Did Gareth Evans finally decide to make? Because I know he said he just didn't know if he could top the second one.
Yeah. He said they said they're planning on doing a third one, and I don't know how they're gonna pull it off, but.
Yeah, I don't even because that is the Raid 2 is probably one of the greatest action films ever made, bro. It's nuts. Yeah, Fast. Yeah, Fast. Thank you, Fast. Like that. Like they're doing stuff in there that you can't even. It's just nuts, dude. Yeah, you do.
Well, no, wait. They are the best martial arts movie, but they had to piggyback certain things off of another classic martial arts movie, which was with Tony Jaa and his Ong Bak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That scene that they did that shit in one take. I don't know if you guys
do it in one take.
He starts from the first floor.
Yeah, the first floor.
Complex, and he makes it to the top floor fighting. That you remember the scene in Daredevil where they did the staircase scene? That is based off of Ong Bak.
Yeah, it's based off Ong Bak. Yeah,
yo, they did that shit in one take, bro. He went from the first floor to the top floor.
They did
fighting nonstop, and they recorded it in one shot, going all the way up.
Yeah,
one take, bro. That movie is fucking sick.
That is actually
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's called Ong Bak.
Ong Bak, man. Oh, come on, AB. AB, you prepare yourself to just lose your mind, bro. Because like Tony Jaa, like I think the thing with Tony Jaa is that like he does like completely. Like, cause don't get me wrong, the Raid and Raid Redemption are two of the best ever, but there's a certain level of actual choreography that you can kind of see in the Raid and Raid 2. Like you can kind of notice it to some slight degree. Ong Bak, dude, it looks completely raw. Like it's just like they're making up.
It's on Netflix.
Really?
It's
That's
like
what I was looking for too.
Dude, it's like they're making up the hits in the midst of filming. Like he doesn't know exactly which punch he's gonna throw, or kick, or knee lunge, until they do it in the filming. That's what Blitz was talking about when they did that one because the best way I can describe it is like it's a level scene or something, because he goes from the first floor all the way up to the roof, and it is one shot, dude, and it's just dudes. I'm pretty sure some people got really seriously hurt because it just looks like it. It's nuts.
Yeah, and they just kept going, bro. Like they never stopped filming. It was they did like a whole like behind the scenes. There was like that scene did in one take. So if people got hurt, bro, they didn't get treated until after they finished that entire
They did.
Oh man,
damn,
that shit.
Imagine being one of those people. It's like, hurry up,
right?
Hurry up.
Get to the roof. How many more floors he got? 12. Oh my god.
Oh man.
No.
Yeah.
Yo, but it's hands down one of the best martial arts movie that paved the way, especially because it's Muay Thai and it's from Thailand.
Yes.
And that's like where the rest of the guys, it paved the way for movies like The Raid, man.
It did. It was a blueprint. Passes Donnie Yen, Tony Jaa, and Kiana. Yeah, I mean, like Donnie Yen's. I mean, he's dude. Donnie Yen is Donnie Yen, bro. He's
Donnie Yen is the man. But I gotta say this. All right, we don't need another Ip Man movie. Why are we getting another Ip Man movie?
That's pointless. It's pointless.
He passed away 3 times in 3 different movies. Like
he actually did.
We got the point. Like I get it, but like they don't need to do it again. But Ip Man with the 10, that's my shit, man.
Yeah. It's cool that the grunt with the cool it on the grunting. John Berthenol. Oh man. He's a good action. But like I said, it's just hard to play. Like those dudes back then, man. It was like hit after hit after hit after hit. It's like it was just series of movies getting released all the time, and you just knew that you were like, I don't know, it was nuts, man, how those guys kept that up. And it goes back to what Green says, they were in it.
You know what was another good old school classic movie? I Come in Peace with Dolph Lundgren.
Oh hell yeah!
I come in peace,
and you leave in pieces.
Never heard of it.
It's dope, dude. You gotta try. That's another one you gotta. We gotta.
And to be honest, bro, to be honest, there's nobody nowadays that could run like Steven Seagal used to run in the movies with his ponytail and his hand sideways.
Dude, he was looking for Richie. Anybody, Bobby Lupo, looking for Richie.
Above the Law was one of his best movies, man.
Yeah. So he fell out. What happened? He fell out of the thing. And last time looking in the car, he fell out of the thing. What happened? He thought he could fly. He was wrong.
Oh, what?
We got a lot of catching up to do, baby.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Bobby Lupo.
Bobby Lupo.
Yeah. Looking for Richie. Nah, man. It's yeah. I actually met John Forsythe, Richie. I met him.
Oh wow!
And it's so dope. I remember meeting him. Me and my homie were interviewing him, and he's played so many bad dudes, man. So he's like, and he's usually like scummy bad guys or whatever. John Forsythe. That dude was probably one of the kindest, nicest people I've like met. Like he was, and so I hit him up. I was like, dude, this is weird because you're like way too cool, you're just super nice, man. Like, how are you playing? How? It doesn't make sense. He goes, dude, it's like all method acting. He's like, honestly, bro, I actually have therapy to help me out of my roles because they're so polar opposite of me that I get help by getting that, decompressing out of that role after I play that role because it's not. I was like, damn. I was like, okay, because he was super cool. I had to hit him up and be like, what the hell?
He just saw the link. I don't know if he thought the time was wrong, but he said he's gonna jump on now.
Okay, cool. I saw a documentary. He was mad stiff, fucking everybody up.
Steven Seagal?
Yeah.
Before
Seagal
or
fights
after
for chairs now. he fights in chairs now. I think the last movie he was in, he's fighting in a chair because he wouldn't get up to fight.
He ate
So
a
he's just
cow
in a
and forget it.
roll.
Everything is grabbed by the neck. Just throw.
Yeah, yeah.
Throw.
Oh shit. Oh. Bring it on, not the movie, but the cringe. Oh man. Yeah, this shit was it's bad, dude. His latest movies are he did not age well in his movies. Unlike Stallone, still out there doing Expendables 18.
I give it to him though. I give Stallone the Expendables thing for trying to bring older actors
Yes,
back
yeah,
into the light. I give it to him. Now, does he need to keep making them? No.
well, yeah.
Yeah, the first few were good because it was like the Avengers of the action stars.
Yeah, it was, man.
But
If
then
my
it's like,
mother-in-law,
all right, we get it.
then my mother-in-law has her way, and he'll make 15 more. She's like, hey, yeah, another Expendable. Did you guys see this? Another? Yeah, we saw. Guys, face commercial. That face commercial they did of him making fun of the way he runs. I didn't see that. Yeah, all the raid cats are. Yeah, it's in Expendables. Like that's dope, dude.
Yeah.
That is so dope.
It's just crazy. Like Tony Jaa's old now, bro.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember him coming to. They were introducing him like when I think it was the first time he was getting introduced like in America, kinda, because he'd already had the Anbach out and one or two other movies out, and he came to the Lakers stadium and he did like an exposition of him doing like jumps and kicks and shit in real life. It was hilarious. It's like it's Tony Jaa. I think Jizza introduced him at the halftime. He's like, what the hell? So yeah, man. They don't make them like that anymore, man. It's like it's just they're so like wooden cookie cutters. And then it's like the thing. Like what made those dudes dope is they always had like badass adversaries. Like they always had really cool. Like no matter how big Schwarzenegger was, he always had somebody that you could believe could actually cause him some trouble. You know, so that's always what made it work is that they had, but the dudes now, it's like, honestly, when you see Rock, dude, he's the biggest dude in the room. Who do you think is that?
Screwface them. He going to court team.
Jackie was dope too. Jackie Chan. Rumble in the Bronx, man. That's another crazy. That movie's so dope, dude. Remember all his old movies like Rumble in the Bronx? Yeah, I love watching that cut scenes at the end of the movie, man. He just begins to tore the fuck up, dude. Like jumping from helicopters and shit. He was crazy. Jackie Chan was nuts back in the day.
Oh hell yeah! He did all his stunts.
Yeah, he was nuts, bro. He literally pretty much almost died in every film, but he still do the next.
Jet Li was another great one, man.
Oh
hell yeah, top tier, man.
There was just there's just a plethora of like dope dudes.
Did y'all?
It's kind of like Green says, like Avengers and shit.
Did y'all ever watch the Jackie Chan Adventures, the old cartoon?
Yeah.
Jackie!
Yeah.
Jackie!
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope, man.
Oh man,
that shit was dope.
Good times, man.
Who just did the grandpa from the cartoon? That would have been quick.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. Oh man,
Jackie! Yeah.
I'm actually excited that he's Master Splinter in the new movie. It was dope.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's Master Splinter.
I didn't realize that.
Cube's in there too, huh?
Jackie. Yeah,
What's that?
Jackie.
Cube's in there too, huh?
Yeah,
He's
a Baxter Stockman's main experiment, Superfly, which is kind of dope. Superfly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. The clips that I've seen, like, I'm really excited for the movie.
Dude, the movie looks amazing. Like,
doesn't it, though?
cinematography wise.
Yes. Yeah. Just everything about it looks dope, bro. I haven't picked up the Playmates figures yet, but because I'm actually kind of hoping that they'll get released by someone else with even more posability. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Like
I don't think so, man. I think these people got the licensing only for it.
Well, why did I hear McFarlane has a license for the cartoon or the movie figures too?
Yeah. Didn't he have something?
I thought so.
I don't think it was the cartoon movie figures. I heard it was a different
it's another one.
Figures.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, when have I ever?
It's right. But I maybe I don't know. You never know. SH Figure Arts or somebody might make them.
That's pretty dope.
Well,
you know what's crazy though?
They make the olds.
I don't think SH could pull off turtle figures, bro.
You don't think so?
No, not with that thong, man.
Damn, man.
I don't think they
well,
can pull it off.
It'd be easy to cover it up though,
right.
because they could cover it up with the front of the shell, with the soft part.
Oh no, I was exaggerating. I was being sarcastic with that, but I honestly don't think that they could pull off a figure like that. I don't think so. I don't. SH is like real specific on how on characters they pick to make or brands.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
maybe
a lot
that
of different engineering that goes.
Maybe Rebel Tech, you're right, because they made the old Nickelodeon cartoon. I mean, they're dope.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see, but I'm ready. I'm ready to see it, man. It's one of the anticipated movies coming up. Actually, crazy as it sounds, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Barbie this weekend. I'm gonna go see that shit. It looks funny. It looks funny as shit.
My daughter wants to go see it.
It looks funny, man. It looks fucking hilarious. It's got the Will Ferrell's in it. Okay, and that threw me off. So he looks crazy as shit. So that'll be funny.
John Cena's in it.
Is he really? Holy shit!
Okay. What's her name? Margaret. What's her name again?
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she seen him. She did this interview. She was like, she saw him at a Starbucks or something. And they did Suicide Squad, and she was like, "Hey," and they spoke or whatever. And she was like, "Hey, do you want to come and do a cameo in the Barbie movie?" And she thought he was gonna say no. He said yeah. So apparently he had a quick cameo in the movie.
That's dope.
That's sick.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You won't be able to see him though.
Yeah, he won't be. Yeah, his figure will just his associated Barbie figure will just be an empty box.
You can't see him.
Yeah. He'll be the can't see Ken. Can't see Ken. Oh shit. Okay. Without further ado, I think we're gonna add our guest tonight, Rich's boy, about to join us right now.
Hello.
What's up?
Yo.
What's up?
What's going
How you
on?
doing?
Can you all hear me? Is my mic good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
Good sound. Good
Okay,
sound.
good. Hello.
What's going on, brother?
Nothing. Just sorry I was late. I was gaming.
Oh, no worries. It's
good.
Lazy Boyz Sunday, man. First of all, appreciate you even joining us tonight. It's Lazy Boyz. We do it lazy. It's all off the cuff. We just got done talking crazy about action movies and stuff like that. So there's nothing's planned. It's all what it is. There is, however, one thing that's planned. What we like to do is every guest that comes on and joins the Lazy Boyz, we just like to get a little rundown of who you are and what's going on and what got you into this whole, toy collecting, toy photography adventure in the first place. The floor is yours. What got you started with this?
Well, actually, it's kind of funny. I'd taken a photography class in high school just to kind of fill like space because I needed to pick a
Mhm.
class. And our
Mhm.
like third or fourth assignment was to photograph, like bring a toy and photograph it, right? And I thought,
Oh,
oh well, this is
Mm.
perfect. I already have a billion, so I have a lot to pick from. And I ended up picking like a little like 3/4 inch Jason Voorhees thing because behind my school there was like a forest and stuff, so it was kind of a perfect setting.
yeah.
And then as I was doing the photos for the assignment, I was like, this is something I can kind of get into. I like it. I've got a good eye for it. And it gives me something to do with my collection besides just, having it on display.
Yes.
Definitely.
Wow, man, that's interesting. Damn, that's a cool segue into it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of happened on it by accident, basically.
Oh, that's
And then it
dope.
just kind of grew from there.
That's
So
up. That's up.
you said you already had a sizable collection. When did the collection start up? When did you like, man, I'm gonna
Oh
start
God! Since I was
grabbing
a,
things?
I was a kid, I just like never really got rid of any of the toys I had, so it just kind of
Yes.
ended up
Mm-hmm.
building up, right? And then it just kind of, it just turned from like, well, I have toys because I'm a kid to just no, I have them because I want them and I like to collect them.
Damn, man, that's cool. Like I know a lot of us have gaps. Like we'll have a
Yeah,
gap in the collection and whatnot, but you kept it all the way through. That's actually pretty dope. So that being said, since you have a sizable duration of collection, do you find the old? Do you like some? Is there any time when you like some of the older stuff than the brand new stuff that's coming out?
hmm. Well, I would say some of the older sideshow figures,
Mm-hmm.
their older kind of
Mm-hmm.
like 1/6 Star Wars line and their old Universal figures, they're just so classic.
Ah, nice.
I mean, like a lot of the like, okay, if you look at like say some of the newer Hot Toy Star Wars figures, like they're great. The detail is incredible, but
Uh-huh.
there's just something about the old sideshow ones that just kind of there's just something about them. I think it's probably just kind of when they were made, like early to late 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of they're kind of like a little time capsule of how figures and stuff were done in that era, right?
That's true.
Because like if you look at Hot Toys figures, and even sideshow figures,
Uh-huh.
their options for alternate hands always have extra wrist pegs, and they're much simpler to switch out compared to like classic sideshow figures where
Oh.
they only had a single peg and they were just very very difficult to switch hands
Oh wow.
because
Okay.
they only had like a tiny little hole that you had to basically push the wrist peg into, and it was kind of annoying because since it was on a hinge, if you pushed it sometimes the hinge would just flop out of the way and then you wouldn't be able to get a hand on.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow. Man, that's interesting. So I see what you're saying. Like the older ones, I feel like they were just trying so much to just get them more like they weren't really pumping them out factory like. It was just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you're making a piece, you're making an actual art
And
piece.
also in certain places they took kind of liberties like
Okay.
with their Freddy Krueger figures, right? Like they took the liberty of giving him articulated fingers on the claw hand,
Oh.
which is something they didn't do in the one they made back in I think like 2016.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like
interesting.
I kind of noticed that like they'll have certain stuff that they used to do, but like either it didn't work or they just figured it wasn't worth the tooling to put it in a newer version.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Because while those articulated fingers were cool, they were very, very brittle.
Yeah. Makes
Oh
sense.
yeah.
That makes sense. Oh.
Like I got
So-
one and pretty much broke it the night I opened it.
Damn.
Wow.
Ooh, that was
Yeah, it
Sting.
was not fun.
No, that was Sting. So
Yeah, it's pretty choked up.
did you like where since you've been keeping the collection going and going, what's been your mainstay as far as like how you're collecting? Or you been doing mostly online, or did you like it's been finding them in comic shops, or like what's been the way you've been amassing your
Well,
collection?
it was basically like comic shops and kind of department stores like
Okay.
We used to have Zellers here in Canada, but we haven't for years.
Oh.
So then basically I just had to depend on Walmart and comic shops, and then
Yeah.
Walmart basically became useless because they stopped getting in like they used to have massive toy sections with like just pegs full of figures, and then now it's like 1 or 2 figures and that's it.
Damn.
So then I started going to comic shops more, and then when the comic shops started to be a little more lax, I figured, okay, I can either A, look around for other shops in my area, or I can check online. So I did kind of both, and ended up finding about EB Games Canada, which is now GameStop,
Okay.
and Big Bad Toy Store, right?
Yeah.
And those are kind of my 2 main ones right now, because with Big Bad Toy Store's flat rate shipping, it's like the cheapest online method for buying any figures, right?
Right.
And since they're a bigger company, they usually get stuff pretty much like right when it comes out.
That's true.
Versus if like I get something, because like a lot of stores in Canada will get stuff like very later than the States. Like for example, say like the NECA Dracula, right? Basically, when that was released, people in the U.S. had it like day of, and then here in Canada, we got it like a month later.
Damn.
Wow.
Like, yeah, we have a big delay on stuff like that here in Canada, where like because a lot of the companies and factories or whatever are U.S. based, U.S. collectors get stuff like pretty much the moment it comes out, and then places like and then it also has to do with because America has like, how to say it, because there's so many states and they're also clustered, they have more cities and more stores, right, and more population.
Right. That's right.
So because of stuff, they get stuff quicker and they have a higher demand for items. Whereas here in Canada, since it's only a couple provinces that are gigantic and our population is like not as dense, it's more spread out per province, we don't get stuff as fast. So it usually takes a minute.
Okay.
I'm always really surprised if I find something like.
No, I was gonna ask Thor. Thor, what was the store that Midnight gets his stuff from again? That's Canada based.
CMD.
CMD, yeah.
Yeah. CMD.
Rich, do you shop from there? CMD?
I don't think I've heard of it. No.
Yeah, he says it's actually, and I think from what Midnight has explained to us, and I've actually seen other US, like I've seen like MCU Collector and some of the other YouTube guys. That's how they're getting, like, for whatever reason, that CMD store like gets stuff like maybe even earlier than we get it. It's like they've got some type of thing with the manufacturers or something like that.
No, they have a walk-in location in Canada.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. He showed us some shots of it, and it's crazy that
Any idea where specifically in Canada?
We'll ask him. We'll hit him up.
We can get the information for you.
I'm gonna guess probably somewhere like Toronto. They usually get all the good shops.
Yeah, he's always telling us about it, and he goes in person. He's out there in Montreal, right? Quebec.
I think so.
Yeah. Yep. So he goes out there, and he told us it was online, and they get stuff before pretty much us in the States. But then he actually went into the store. He sent us photos of him in the store. So that's pretty dope. If they get it earlier, maybe that'll work for you too.
Yeah, I think that, because as far as I know, that's the only place that him, or Terrell X, or Marshall Geek, they're all that have said that that's where you can get. Because other than that, they're just like Rich says, it's like it can be delayed. It's a delay for them guys to get stuff for whatever reason. But Midnight found that place, and he's like, and I'm like, because I noticed some of these YouTube guys were getting stuff. It's like, how the hell are they? And then they would mention that CMD, and then when he mentioned it, I was like, oh, that's how they're doing it. Because they're getting it. They get it early.
I think the only thing we ever get like properly on time is McFarlane.
Really? Oh.
Well, yeah, because Todd is Canadian, right? And so all of his stuff is done like kind of local. So that's why it's always out to stores like almost instantly after announcement.
Is that right?
Like for example, that the Fighting the Frozen wave with like the Stone Age Batman and the Scuba Diver Mr. Freeze, those ones like just showed up here. And they were only announced not that long ago.
That's right.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. Huh. I didn't know that I didn't know he had more.
That is one thing I like about McFarlane. I never have to pre-order any of their stuff because it always shows up in stores here.
Right. Yeah, I never thought about that. I thought for some reason he did his stuff out of U.S. even though he was Canadian. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because Midnight Star.
I think he does, but I know he does it local enough that it gets out way quicker than most places, like say Hasbro, for example.
Right.
Like say if Hasbro announces a figure, it takes them. Okay, say they announce a figure now, it'll be out in like September, October, right? Maybe December.
It depends. They're weird. Hasbro's really weird nowadays because they'll say that it's going to be September or something, then they'll say, "Oh, it's coming next week." It's like what?
Like, yeah, exactly.
They're weird like that.
Or you have companies like Mayfix Metacom that'll be like, "Oh yeah, well it's going to be out here next year."
Right. That's right.
Like they'll put the solicitation out in 2023, but it doesn't come out until the same time 2024.
Yep. Or with Mezco, it'll be 15 years later. But
yeah, really.
That's a good segue. What do you find that's your favorite line to mess around with now? That you like photographing, that you like collecting? What's your favorite? What do you find yourself always picking up?
I would say it's usually of the top three. It's usually Star Wars Black Series, Marvel Legends, and McFarlane DC Multiverse figures.
Nice.
Another one that like I pick up, but they don't come out. They come out kind of sporadically. Is the NECA Universal Monsters? I love those figures.
Okay, you like the NECA? Okay,
That's a good line.
It is a good line.
I always pre-order those when they go up on Big Bad Toy Store because every single figure in that line has just been perfect.
True.
Yeah.
The articulation, the details, I haven't had a problem with a single one.
Nice. The Black Series is good. I mean, I would say that you can never go wrong photogenically with Black Series.
Ain't that right?
No, they're pretty good, and in fact, I'd say they're improving. Because I know that when they started doing the photo real faces, they had that they hadn't quite got it down yet, so they had that kind of like the characters kind of had that like sheen on their face.
Yep.
So it was kind of shiny, and then so that was in like 2017, 18 when they started doing it, and then now in 23. They kind of have it like down to a science, so
they do.
Now they're not as splotchy. Like for example, the Indiana Jones wave, right? They use that same photo reel, and none of them have the gloss on the face.
No,
so
they
photograph
don't.
So perfectly.
They do, man. It's a you can definitely see that improvement in it. It's just they're moving up. They're getting there, and I need to see that with lines. I need to see the lines improving over time.
Well, exactly. Especially when like prices keep going up, you definitely want like improved quality.
Hell
yeah.
Like
okay, the standard US for Black Series was always like 24 bucks.
Yeah.
But that was the price they started at in Canada was 24 bucks. Okay. And now they're up to 35.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah. So that's why I find myself shopping less at places like Walmart and more places like GameStop where I have like a discount card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because really when they're that price, I kind of need to, pinch pennies where I can.
Oh, hell yeah, man. That's
and then even then when they're going up to that price, I'm like really choosy about what figures I'll collect. Like for example, the 40th anniversary retro carded Endor Trooper, the one with the swappable faces. That one goes for $50.
Oh,
damn!
Oh,
like retail. Yeah. Yeah, and then even with my discount, it would still come up to like 44, and even that is like I can't do it. I want it, but
Yeah,
not for $44. I can't do it.
And that's so sad because that's technically an army builder, man. So why are you making that expensive?
And it's not a deluxe figure, so there's no reason for it to have that price. Like if it was a figure like a big figure like Darth Malgus, I could understand that, but just a basic trooper, like no.
No.
And I know why they do it too, because they know people want that figure, so of course they make it more expensive.
Yeah.
Because they know everyone wants it, so they can have their Endor Rex.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'll admit, I was tempted, but not for $44.
X-Men 87 was talking about that because he was looking at the screenshots of the new Star Killer 3-pack, and he broke it down. He was like, okay, $50 for 2 Stormtroopers. So you're trying to tell me the Star Killer is a $60 figure? Come on. And so yeah, I don't know where they're going with this. Like
in the wrong fucking clothes.
Like, okay, I can see that a little bit because when you look at all the like effect accessories that are thrown in, I can kind of see that. I can kind of see how that would boost it up to a deluxe figure with all the lightning effects and the extra lightsabers and stuff. But even then, that's kind of pushing it.
Yeah, because that's $60. That means he's a $60 figure. He's basically
$60 in the wrong clothes. He's wearing
basically FH figure arts. He's the FH figure arts Star Killer, or more or less, which is kind of what he is. So,
I mean, I guarantee we're probably just gonna get like a regular release Star Killer at some point.
Oh yeah, they'll release a single.
He's definitely gonna have at least like a quarter of the stuff that he comes with in the deluxe pack.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Maybe one alternate head and the swappable lightsaber color blades. I'm thinking that's about it. Maybe a Force lightning hand.
Maybe that.
Because I know Hasbro doesn't go too hard on accessories with the Black Series unless it's a deluxe figure like that.
Yeah,
but I was going to say
which is kind of
that
funny
is a
because
good
then
sign.
you look at like the Indiana Jones series and like just the basic Raiders Indiana Jones has several alternate hands.
I know.
And even other characters like the 2 exclusive indies, the Professor and the opening of Temple of Doom indie, they have a ton of accessories.
They do.
Green, what you?
And then with Star Wars, it's like, hey, blaster, that's it.
Yeah, right.
And I gotta say something because it needs to be said. They need to change the left hand for the clone trooper to a trigger finger hand.
Oh,
because I can't be having clone troopers wielding the 2 little blasters, but one doesn't have a trigger finger.
That's right.
It looks so weird.
And
it wouldn't be that hard. Just take the cast they have of the right hand
and duplicate
reverse it so that it's left. Yeah, exactly. And then just include it as a swappable accessory. It's not that hard.
Not at all.
Green, what you were saying?
No, I was saying this. At least this is a good step forward because they are including like extra heads and hands. So hopefully, this can become more standard in the regular figures as well.
You would hope so, just not at that inflated.
Because, like, I mean, it's Hasbro. Like, they do that with all their other lines. Like, G.I. Joes, they get, like, heads and stuff. Marvel Legends, they get extra hands. Like,
right.
Why not Black Series?
Yeah, I don't get it, because Marvel Legends, since it started, has always had alternate hands and heads.
Yeah.
And tons of accessories, and then Star Wars, it's like you get the bare minimum they can give you.
Yeah.
And then the only time a character does get a lot of accessories if it's like a big deluxe SDCC exclusive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like say the Thrawn or the Commander Rex they did that came with all the blasters.
Yeah,
that's right. It makes me wonder if they it can't be because of licensing costs because they have to be. It just
I don't think it could be either.
Yeah,
but
it's just lazy.
Realistically, I think they might just be being cheap.
Yeah,
Hasbro being Hasbro.
Yeah.
But I will give it this, like you said earlier. It's nice to see people improving because, like, speaking of Unworthies in the chat, he shared a shot of Barry Allen Flash, the new, and Foundly McFarlane. Or maybe Blitz shared it. One of you guys shared it. Maybe Blitz shared it. Finally, they're making he's making the characters just in their spandex. And not all them extra panels and extra whatever stuff with crazy stylized looking. just give me the characters in the regular stuff. Like if he would have been doing that from the get go, I would have probably already been buying a bunch of McFarlane, even though they were still wrong.
Well, see, that is one kind of issue I have with McFarlane is instead of just kind of basic looks for superheroes, he keeps going for like crazy specialty one-off comic looks.
Yeah.
Like for example, we've had several like Wonder Woman, for example. There's no basic Wonder Woman for the multiverse line, but there's several like weird versions like the Last Night on Earth, the Death Metal, the Endless Winter one. The closest thing we have to a basic one is the movie one.
That's about it. But I would just like.
And even that one suffers from the really bad legs.
Yeah. Just give me a comic book version of Wonder Woman. I'm good. Give me like that. But it looks like he's making that turn, and he's with the Batman, the Flash.
That Nightfall Batman. That thing sold out quick.
It looks nice. It actually really looks legit. It looks legit, man. So
it looks nice, but that kind of makes me disappointed by the Bane because he's kind of disappointing when it comes to articulation.
Yeah,
because like he only has like single jointed elbows and he doesn't have like fists. He just has kind of like grabbing hands, sort of.
He does have the grabbing hands, yeah.
So that with only single jointed elbows, it's gonna be kind of hard to get the Breaking Batman pose.
I think if Todd's playing the long game, which I think he is, it's just an excuse for him to release another version, like with the accessories.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because we all know Todd loves his re-releases.
He does, man. Mm-hmm. Even if they're on Amazon and they sell out in 2 seconds, like that movie.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for that tomorrow because it goes back up.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, 10 a.m.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, so 10 a.m. my time. I think it's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. I can't remember.
Yeah, it'll probably be like 10:03. It's gone.
Yeah, it'll probably be.
I don't need another Batmobile. I don't need
another Batmobile. I'm kind of mad about that because, like, that's the one Batman that everyone's been waiting for.
Yeah.
And, like, I could do without the Batmobile. I don't even really want that. I just want the figure.
Right.
So it's like, great. Now I'm gonna have to buy the Batmobile extra just for the figure. And like, yeah, the Batmobile would be, be a nice collection piece, good for photos, but like,
there are people.
I just wish they would do the figure by itself, right?
Yeah.
And that feels like kind of a bit of a middle finger to the consumers, because like I said, that's the one Batman everybody's been wanting since the line was like made, right? So then they finally release it. It's like, yeah, it's an Amazon exclusive, and it comes with a vehicle, so it's going to have like a $300 price tag.
Yeah, he really stuck the middle finger out to people with that one, because it should have just been a standard release everywhere, and it should have just been
you know what I think it's going to happen?
Buy the car. What do you think?
I think he's going to, as a single figure, he's going to release a Returns Batman. But just using kind of the Barry from the Flash movie like as a base mold for the body.
Okay.
Since it basically is the same body, I could see him basically just doing that and re-releasing that as the single figure.
Oh, that's right, because it is the same body as from he probably will do that. I can see
knowing Todd, I wouldn't be surprised if he does that.
Yeah.
But if he does, I really hope that they can get the licensing for some of the 90s villains, because I notice a lot of times when companies get licenses for the 89 property, it's just Batman.
Yeah.
You don't get Joker, or if they do Returns, you just get Batman, and you're lucky if you get Catwoman or Penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to do like. I don't like. Yeah, they need to be able to release the rest of them too. It'd be nice to get.
Because I think there's something specific about like Jack Nicholson's license rights. That's why they don't. That's why companies don't always do Jack Nicholson Jokers, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's something specific about his likeness rights that stops companies from going.
You're right.
With it.
There is. He does have some kind of.
I think they're either more expensive or I think it ends up being more expensive to get his likeness rights. So then the figure itself ends up being more expensive.
Right. I think you're right.
Which, for example, I even have proof of that because there's the Beast Kingdom '89 Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Beast Kingdom '89 Joker. He was $10 or $20 more than the Batman.
Really?
Yeah, because on Big Bad Toy Store, I think the Batman came to 100 and like 15, 119, and then the Joker was about 130.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think that's probably what it is that they have to just pay more for Jack Nicholson's likeness.
That figures.
Which doesn't really surprise me. Yeah, that figures.
I could definitely see him doing that. So,
Raven's Eye, what up? Ender Shadow, what up?
You
Could
mentioned
one of these third-party figures do a Nicholson figure, or would that
Yeah,
imprint on the rights?
they definitely can. Nah, they don't
You
need
do
the
it,
rights
not
because they'll
not
just
Well,
change
Jack
the
I mean,
Nicholson
character.
Joker.
technically, you could do your own if you took several of the base Jokers that McFarlane has already done, mix and match parts, and then just buy a custom head online, right?
That's true.
Right, yeah.
Because if you take the three Jokers from the Three Jokers wave, the Death in the Family one, and the Vampire Joker, that alone you have enough parts to make a close approximation to an '89 Joker, and then just buy a custom head online and you're done.
That's true. So you mentioned you dipping into Hot Toys and Sideshow. Do you find yourself like? Do you dip too far into Mezco or Mothex or whatever? Are they more...
No, I've fallen pretty heavily into both of those. Because like I remember the first Mafex I bought too. It was that very first Batman they made from the Dark Knight Returns. It was like really crappy and it fell apart and broke.
Yes.
And like it was only $40, so I was like, whatever. It's it's cheap. I'll buy it. It might be interesting. And then it broke, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then they announced the Vader, and I was like, okay, maybe that'll be better. And then that was crap too. And then I can't remember what their next figure after that was, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. And then everyone online was like, oh, it's so good, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll get it. And then I fell down the rabbit hole. And it was the same thing with Mezco because of the price point of 112 figures, I had like held off on getting one forever.
Right.
And it was around about Christmas time. Yeah, for Christmas I got the 112 Frankenstein.
Okay.
Nice.
And I was amazed by like the scale of them because I didn't think they were such a small figure, right? They're compact.
Mm-hmm.
And then I basically just ended up falling down a rabbit hole of that too. Like I started with like, okay, maybe I'll get like one of this and then one of this and this character, and then they keep releasing characters I want. It's like, stop! My wallet can only take so much pain.
Yes. Yeah, it's but I love it though because it gives us options of just like cherry picking whatever you really want. You don't.
It really does.
It's like every time they're coming out with a new something that you can get.
I really like their what do they call it? Their Rumble Society wave they do, which is like they're kind of their own creations.
Yes.
I like those because it's something different, right? Like the Skull Brigades, right?
Right.
Like who doesn't want a super spy looking dude with a skull? That's cool.
That's true.
Or even stuff like the Mezco Roaches, right?
Yep.
Several different outfits, several different looks. It's cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's something different. It's not just your standard, Batman, Star Wars, whatever, right?
No, that's true. They do a good job.
And I think that's why those ones sell out so fast.
Well, they're
so different from the norm, and because they almost always end up being exclusive, right? So everyone's got to get them.
They might also sell out fast because they're the ones that actually tend to be available. Like you get, like the licensed properties, you could be looking at years to get that shit from Mezco.
But yeah, look at '89 Batman. That thing took like what 4 years. And then when they do their own stuff, it's out like instantly.
Damn it, Enders. He says, I hate rabbit holes, especially riding more because it sucks the rabbits out the hole and makes a mess. A messy mess. Over rabbit holes and riding more. No, rabbit holes are
sound advice for Enders.
I'm still trying to put off this whole Cosmic Legions rabbit hole because I feel like if I get one, it's gonna be over. So
But yeah, see, like I've gotten a couple of the Mythic Legions, and then I've gotten to the figure Obscura, and I'm trying really hard not to fall into that wave really hard because they're expensive, and also like I'm running out of room for stuff.
Right.
Because I'm already like I've already got a ton of stuff with having to collect Marvel Legends, Black Series, Indiana Jones, GI Joe, and then pretty much everything from NECA. So it's it's a lot.
Yep.
And I'm trying to be choosy about what I collect, but it's really hard because everything looks so good.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it gets they
Especially with Mythic Legions, like they get me every time with the Skeleton Warriors.
Yeah, Mythic Legions is. I tell anybody if you've never picked up one, do yourself a favor. They're so great. Like,
well, see, that was my thing. Is like I'd seen everybody talking about them, and I've seen reviews for them online. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to get one of these and see what all the fuss is about, right? So I ended up picking up. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's the purple and green skeleton.
Okay.
And I was quite surprised. It was very well worth the price because I thought, like, $50, that's a little bit much, but I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll be worth it, and it definitely was because those figures are very well made.
Yeah, because you can. I mean, there's pop and swap abilities and all kinds of customization you can do with Mythic
Exactly.
Legions if you really get into them.
And what I like is the articulation isn't stiff. It's all very easy moving and very nice to pose.
Yes.
Which is something that, like, I used to have a problem with NECA, and I kind of still have this problem with Diamond Select Toys, where when I'm posing their stuff, I'm like really like anxious the whole time I'm gonna break it.
Yep.
Or even swapping out parts, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take off a hand, it's probably gonna break.
Yep. That's the thing.
But I noticed a lot of like companies have kind of gotten better about swappable parts.
Oh, they have. Time says I got 3 Cosmic Legion figures plus hands packed Saturday, and they are awesome. Look at that. See,
no cosmics. No cosmics.
Enabling enabling it.
I'm trying to like sucker one of my friends into getting the Mythic Legions because he's into knights and all that stuff, right? So I know it'd be exactly like right up his alley.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I keep like casually being like, "Oh, hey, check it out! They have a figure of like a Knight Templar," and he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I'm like, "Just buy them. You know you want to."
Hear it.
Look, he says, Ender says, pop and swap. Yeah, Enders, if you've never dived into Mythics, yeah, bro. Yeah.
What I like about Mythic Legions is every character has those little holes on its back so you can add wings or anything.
Yes.
And that's literally every character.
Yes.
Even the Monkey King.
Yes, yeah, he has them too. Yeah, which is
is a phenomenal figure.
Oh man, he's top. He's definitely my top 5 this year.
Which is funny because when it was announced, I was like, "Oh, okay, Monkey King, not really my thing. I know nothing about it. I don't really care." And then I started looking at product photos, and I was like, "Oh no, I need it."
Yeah,
that's how it always is. I see something, and I'm like, I don't need it. And then I start looking at like solicitation photos of it, and I'm like, crap. Okay, I do need it.
or you get enabled. Like I got enabled by one of our guests, PM Uncolored. He enabled me into Destro, and the
Mezco one.
Oh yeah, the Mezco.
He's so freaking dope, dude.
Well, see, the thing was when they announced the Mezco one, I was like, I've got the Hasbro one. I don't need
Me
it.
Too.
And then when it released, everyone was like, "Oh, it's so good," and I was like, "Crap! Now I have to get it."
He's so dope. It's just, man, I haven't even.
And it doesn't help that like Mezco really does make their figures very good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're paying like $100 and some per figure, but you're definitely getting your money's worth.
You are.
Yeah.
Every
the only time I kind of cheated with a Mezco figure was the Xenomorph. Because like it has the seamless body, but it only has single jointed elbows, which is very weird.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
So
Yeah,
you can
that's the bummer.
only get like maybe 90 when you bend the elbows, and it looks kind of weird. And I get that like in the original movie, because it was a guy in a suit, it really wasn't that mobile, but you can't get cool like crouching poses with it.
You actually can't. That's the part that I really wish you could do with it. He's a challenge.
I'm always like very wary of seamless body figures because like I don't want to get one and then move it the wrong way and just rip the body.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like I only have a single TB League figure. It's the 112 Vampirella.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And, like
Yeah.
I wanted other ones, but I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna rip one of these things. I just know it.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked up her and Red Sonja, but they're tiny. Like they're tiny
Yeah.
compared to the loose collectibles.
What's funny is I only bought two things from the Loose Collector Coffin Comics ones, and one was like the deluxe Tarna with the bird and everything from Heavy Metal.
Okay. Yeah.
Now that broke when I went to go switch out the hands,
Shit.
so I was mad about that. That was $200 down the drain.
Yeah, that one's pricey.
Then, I got the Lady Death and I did photos, but I was disappointed with that one. But it's not even really anything they did. It's more of like a design with the character because she's got big hair. When they mold it in plastic, it makes her incredibly back heavy.
Yep.
So she's gonna go ass over tit every time.
Yeah. It's they
And then
got
it also
better,
doesn't help
actually.
when she has the big plastic cape that gets in the way too.
That's right. They've gotten
But I've
better
been like really
with
tempted
new
for the
one.
Red Sonja because it looks so good.
She's good. They got better with her in the new the Vampirella that they released. Probably one of my favorite figures.
I also
like
kind
her
of want
more
the
than
big
Red
monster
Sonja.
hide.
Yeah, I like her more than Red Sonja. Actually, she's dope. She's really dope.
I definitely
And
want
they've
that
got
monster hide though,
the
'cause they don't have like
the-
many hide figures.
it's the they released the version of her with the black one piece and the bloody thing, and that just works out cool for swappable and stuff. So she's
Well, the
cool.
one I want is the one they just announced, the La Muerta.
Yes, I ordered her. I did order her.
I know, she looks so cool. And I was quite surprised because she's $10 cheaper than the others.
I know, but she comes
The
with
others
a
are
ton
all
of
like
stuff.
$79, $80, and she's only like 60.
Yeah, she comes with a ton of stuff. All the weapons, the guns, extra head sculpts. She's dope.
Right?
I can't wait to
And
get
then
that
they
one.
have that other one in the wave. I can't remember what her name is, but she would be a very good substitute for an Emma Frost figure because
Yeah.
I noticed the one Hasbro did very recently, it wasn't that good.
No.
Like it looked nice, but the way the cape goes around the shoulders, it basically kills any and all arm movement.
Yeah, you can't move her arm at all.
Like
That's
I just
why
saw
I
her
picked
at
it up.
GameStop yesterday, and I was really tempted, but just when I know the arms aren't going to move, I just can't. Like why would I get it if I know it's just going to disappoint me?
Exactly. Enders, Enders. I'm actually going to do that shot eventually because Sonja did show up in the Marvel comic books, and Mary Jane grabbed her sword and turned into it. So I just haven't got around to thinking about how I want to shoot that, but it is a plan to have Red
I've read
Sonja
comics because
fight.
I don't remember that at all.
It is a plan.
Still though, that's pretty neat.
See here, what is old Spider-Man team? Yes, it was a Marvel team-ups back in the day.
You know what I kind of wish more companies would do? What Diamond Select does, where they have kind of like a big display-based piece come with the figure.
Yes.
I really wish more companies would do that because they're so good for photos. Like the Doctor Strange with the giant window, that thing is perfect for photos. Or I can't remember. I think it's Thor or Elektra. One of them comes with like kind of the top part of a castle.
Yep.
That's definitely good for photos.
Yeah, the Thor. It was Thor. He came with a thing stand. His base was the top of the castle thing.
The one I really want that is impossible to find because everyone wants it is Black Cat because she has that safe.
Oh shit! And then
her display base is like it's like a safe, and then two sections of a wall, and then there's a non-movable Spider-Man that clips outside the wall to look like he's looking in the window.
Nice. Remember ones the X-Men one came with the damn gate to the X-Men school.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Or the Doctor Doom with the giant chair.
I got that one.
I got that one too. Unfortunately, when I got that one though, I broke the little banners that attach over the top.
Oh shit! Yeah, because they're like
Because
just
like,
paper.
I had it set up and everything, and then where I had it, it was kind of like balanced precariously, and then I turned around for 2 seconds and it fell over and broke one.
Oh,
Damn,
I was not
Netflix
happy.
Daredevil. Next to Daredevil came with a elevator door. That's dope. Damn.
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
nice.
Yeah, I have that.
Cool.
I have that elevator door, and what I love about it is there's like holes in the door,
Uh-huh.
and then the figure comes with a stand that clips into his back, so you can put it anywhere on the door and have him like doing jumping, kicking poses.
Oh shit.
It's
Oh,
really
dope.
great.
The closest,
I think they
the closest
did kind of the
to
same
coming
thing with
bases
Iceman.
is the closest thing to coming with bases is the new Playmates Ninja Turtles. They come with a back base that connects into like a city street or like a sidewalk street, which is crazy.
Right.
Yeah. People are going to be buying them just for that sidewalk thing, not even for the turtles.
Well, to be fair, I've noticed since getting into collecting that suddenly or photography specifically, I've noticed that like dioramas have become more on my radar. So like stuff like diorama prints and extreme sets.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
Like
can't
I
go wrong with either one.
I have the extreme sets. It's the dungeon,
Oh, okay.
and that one is so good for photos.
Yeah, because
It works terrifically for like a Doctor Doom castle or a Castle of Frankenstein or anything like that.
Or a Joe base.
Exactly.
Or Cobra Moore. Spider-Gwen came with a cool rubble stand with the lifting robot in the rubble. Oh, that's dope. Damn, man. All right, Enders has all of them.
They did make some X-Men figures from Diamond Select, and each part came with like a wall to the danger room.
Yeah,
give me a second, fellas. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there was like
with the wall.
I think there was like 4 of them because I think it was like Beast, Psylocke, Gambit, and someone else, and they all came with like 4 parts of it.
Colossus came because I have Colossus.
No, I don't think Colossus came with a wall. He came with he came with like a big spiked platform.
Yeah, he came with the thing that you put in the wall for them training. Yeah, like the test.
I really wish more companies would do that.
I don't know why.
Just kind of extra stuff like that. Like the what's the word I'm looking for? The effects set they made for the Black Widow movie. Where she came with like all the explosions and gunshot effects. Yeah. Like I wish they would do more stuff like that.
Prime says Rogue. Rogue was the other one that came with the.
Yes, Rogue. That's it.
Rogue. Cool. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, and I get that, because Hasbro is more like a lower end company. They don't lean into like big effects and diorama stuff like that. But like, they'd be crazy not to, because like, that stuff would sell really well. Because like, if you look at like the old Star Wars lines, they used to actually have just straight up accessory packs that would have like lightsabers and a couple blasters and some helmets or whatever.
Yep.
And like if they did stuff like that, it would sell so well.
It would.
I agree.
Because you do have people that are purely just looking for like extra accessories and stuff, right?
Right.
Because I mean, it always happens. You always lose something or something breaks.
The thing is,
or a figure only has like one of something when they should have 2.
You're asking some of these companies to use logic, and they don't use logic. like you would think.
Look at some of the waves they do for Marvel, where it's like, okay, here's a build a figure. Now here's 2 figures you want and 4 figures you don't.
Exactly. It's like,
and like. I know they kind of do it sometimes just to get like lesser known characters into figure form, but even still, it's like, look, we both know it's not going to sell. Why bother?
Yeah, that's weird, Enders, because they are the same price now, almost exactly. Marvel Selects and regular Marvel, they're almost exactly the same price now.
Yeah,
which is just weird.
Yeah, because Diamond Select they sell for 40 here, and Marvel Legends sells for 35.
Jesus, that's ridiculous.
It really is. But that's Canadian prices for you.
That's ridiculous.
Well, that's when that store, what is it, CMD? That's where that store
right.
Because Midnight's always telling us like he gets them for almost.
Yeah, no,
US
I got it
prices.
open here. I'm just looking at a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, they got that new Spider-Man wave.
Yeah, I think that started trickling out. They have sent me a thing. I got Rose and Elektra Daredevil or something coming from there. thing. They started trickling out.
Yeah. That wave looks pretty cool, but I do not like the head on the Ben Riley. It just looks so weird.
Dude, that head is goofy. That's the goofiest. It's like
it really is because he's all skinny and then he's got this big alien head.
It's super deformed. It's like,
it looks weird.
He's like a nematode Spider-Man.
I get it's kind of supposed to mimic the art style, but like even still.
Yeah, Bagley didn't draw his head that damn big. Like, as soon as I get him, I'm swapping it out with another Spider-Man head. I'm not keeping it.
Really.
It looks goofy. Looks so bad. Speaking
I definitely want that tarantula figure. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, because he's a classic. He's old school. Speaking of which, I know Blitz is, he already said this because it's just Blitz. He ain't got nothing to open. I shouldn't even just ask. Does anybody have anything to open this with? I know I do. What?
I just got the shot set up. That's all I have.
Something rich? Do you have anything to open?
No.
Damn. AB?
No, I've been making like action figures and dials lately. I got a couple that I could probably show.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. I have a shot set up. That's all.
We'll start with your shot, boys.
Yeah, let me turn on my light real quick.
I got nothing to open because
you got nothing to open. Okay.
No, because I didn't. Everything I bought yesterday, I opened because like I was gonna wait because I had other stuff to do. But then the other stuff I didn't actually need to do, so then I was like, okay, I've got time to open these, I guess.
All right, here we go. Nothing crazy. Well, I mean, yeah, really nothing crazy, but here we go.
Oh shit!
So I got Vapor getting on his motorcycle. Got him.
That's good.
I'm still so mad about it.
That's badass, bro.
So
yeah, you haven't done it in a minute.
It's sick.
Yeah. So how I set up my lights, I got a light on the side to reflect on the front of the bike. I got the back light just to reflect on the back end of the bike, and I got an overhead light. When I
like
threw
all the little extra details you've added into the diorama, like the light posts and the meter and the garbage can and stuff.
Well, that's Blitzfig's ass, bro. That's how I do it.
Hell yeah.
Blitz don't fuck around.
And then mine's so bare.
Then I'll do some atmosphere aerosol. Just be like that, and then I'll take my shot. But I definitely wanted to throw.
That's something I definitely need to get.
Blitz, that's a different atmosphere aerosol from the one I picked up. Where'd you get that one at?
Nah, it's just this is it's the same can. This is just like a spray holder to make it easier.
Oh, where'd you get the spray holder at? Because that's way better.
They gave it to me when I won Shutter Slam, and this was one of the prizes. It was 4 bottles of atmosphere aerosol and this spray adapter.
I gotta look up the spray thing because that looks way better.
I need that.
Oh yeah.
But definitely, I love Vapor.
Have a good one, Ender.
I got him getting on the bike, the back leg up in the air. Ender, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
You got some awesome. That's awesome posing, bro. That's sick.
So it'll be like an angled shot like this when it's all said and done.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
sick.
That's my shot. Thank you, Papa.
I'm still so choked. I missed out on that figure.
Hell yeah, because you pay
at
like
least you didn't miss
a day.
Well, at least it's not burner. Burner is for $800.
Is he still $800?
Yeah, I wanted the burner one, but it sold out like instantly.
Yeah.
Well, I found him for like $400, so I'm not getting it.
Jeez.
The one that I'm really mad I missed out on is the Popeye and the pig skulls.
Oh, the Popeye. Yeah, I want the Popeye.
And what kind of made me mad was there actually was a store here that had Popeye, and I was like, oh, I could get that. And then when I finally decided I would go get it, the store closed.
Oh man, damn.
And it wasn't even like they had like a planned closing. Like it was out of nowhere.
Damn.
Like one day they were just closed, and that was it.
Oh shit. AB,
I never did find out what happened.
So I recently got Miles in, so I thought of a shot.
Yeah.
For him, so I made I made this little rooftop dial for him.
Oh shit!
Oh,
You made
sick.
this little dial. It's just awesome.
Yeah,
What
My
the
man
hell,
AB doing it
man?
again.
Right?
little
Bringing the
turn on the
heat.
light.
Dude,
What?
that is so dope.
Oh,
What the
shit.
hell,
Hold on.
AB? God
And then I put, so you can put a little bit of lights in there.
what the
Whoa.
dude?
All right, bro. That
God
is sick.
That is so awesome.
Yeah,
What the hell, man?
I did an all nighter with this one, man. So this one took
Dude,
me a bit.
oh man, that is so dope, dude.
That's
And
sick.
then I made a wall too.
Oh shit,
Nice.
dude. What the?
Jesus.
All right, AB.
Ooh.
Ah,
Man, I had like a gang load of boards in my closet, man. I have like 4 or 5 blackboards. So I
and
was
you
like, man,
just
I gotta
started
start.
going to town.
Yeah, I gotta start going into town. So I did
Shit,
that,
man.
and then the one of the figures that I made recently was a little custom Miles.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Oh, sick.
What the hell?
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. That's awesome, man.
Freaking
Jeez,
AB!
man.
Oh
I did
man!
a little fabric white T-shirt on them.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I grabbed from the Peter B. Parker
Uh huh.
Mhm.
the Spider-Verse from the first one. I put his sweats on there and then I
Yeah.
posted up.
Nice.
Oh, that's perfect, dude.
Added
Damn
little
it,
shoelaces
man.
on there too. Okay.
Oh, you added the shoelace
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
What the hell?
untied shoelaces.
and you put the
Yo.
Jordans on the lip. On the lip.
Yeah,
On the
I
lip.
tried
You
it.
put the, damn. Damn it, man. Ah. AB.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man. All right, AB.
Love the attention to detail.
He's just
Oh,
showing
thanks,
out.
brother.
He's showing out. He's showing out.
I've been having fun. Breaking stuff apart, pulling stuff apart.
He's showing out. This is the man that'll turn dollar store finds into platinum, straight platinum. He
To be
needs
fair, you can find some pretty good stuff at dollar stores.
you can
Hell yeah.
man. He needs one of those air horns. That's AB.
Like somebody
AB
found
every time
something at a dollar. I think they found it at Dollar Tree, and it was like a
oh
little
shit, Green.
set of like robotic arms. And they found out that they actually went perfectly with the Cobra Bat.
Yes, I heard that. And they're like the little Dollar Tree.
And then I went to my Dollar Tree for them, and they didn't have them.
Right. Well, I didn't find the trash cans. AB had to send me a couple of them. I couldn't find that shit. My Dollar Tree didn't have that. They just had dollars. They didn't have trees.
I did find something kind of interesting at Michael's though. It's like
What?
it's like because they have like a section of like little miniatures and stuff, and they had one thing that was like it was like a paint it yourself kind of small diorama with like a floor and 2 walls and then a window.
Oh,
I haven't painted it or glued it together yet, but I had to pick it up.
really? It's just at Michael's? Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it was only like $20 or $30.
Oh, damn.
Probably more like $20 for people in the States, but yeah.
Right.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because
Nico
they,
said-
I guess they got in like a new, because they used to have like a certain type of miniatures, but then I guess they switched to a
Yeah.
different type.
Yes,
And this
they did. They
diorama
did. They
was
switched
with
the
the
brand.
new type.
Oh.
And then they also had some like some kind of like full house more type stuff.
Yes, they do have the full house. I've seen those. Those are like,
So kind of like
Wow.
a dissected like a dissected house and stuff.
yep. Oh,
But yeah, no, I picked up the little the little room corner one, and I'm still kind of debating how I want to like have it look at the end result. But
right.
it's actually pretty interesting because I don't really do much painting or customizing, so I'm kind of interested to see what I
Hey,
can do.
man. It's something that, it's a rabbit hole in its own right. AB says,
Yeah.
AB the panty dropper. Yeah. They do have the
Okay.
pallets, Nico saying. The pallets, my Dollar Tree has tons of pallets. I bought up a whole bunch of them pallets.
Oh
They got the pallets, but that's about it. What do you got to open, Green?
There's also those one brand of sticky notes that has a palette attached to it.
Oh yeah.
I got Anya.
Oh,
Yes!
shit.
yeah.
Yes!
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
Anya.
She came today.
Anya.
Fuck yeah.
Anya.
Yo.
Got it from Amazon. Ordered her Thursday.
Was it Amazon Prime Day? So you get her for good, or you got her?
Oh no, I missed
okay.
out on the Prime Day, but she was like 45.
Yes, that's still
Hell
good
yeah,
price.
That's a pretty good
Good
price.
Lord, these,
Good price.
bro. I'm gonna lose these hands. Like what?
Their
what
hands
the
are super tiny.
fuck? Like
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Damn.
yeah. I'm gonna lose those.
Go get you a baggie. Put them in.
Right?
Yep.
I don't even want to touch those. Yeah, I mean she's really tiny, but
She's so
like,
cool, dude. I love Anya.
just because I'm on book 2 of the manga right now.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I started the show on Hulu.
Yes.
So I love it, man.
I told you. What did I tell you, man?
Right?
Mhm.
You
It's
never steered me
endearing,
wrung.
It's funny. It's action.
And
It's
she's
dope,
fucking hilarious. Like,
yeah.
Yes, she is, bro. Oh yeah.
And hold on. Oh. Just all these. She comes with 5 different face sculpts, which is insane. And I think this one's very fitting. The tie side eye,
Yeah, man.
silently judging you.
Mischievous,
Yeah, see you.
dubious little creature.
Right.
So Thor, I
She's
know
so
you
tight.
have it. You said you have cloth goods for her?
Yeah, I picked them up off of I think it was G Splat. I got them off of eBay. Who I
Okay.
went through a lot.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's tough to find it now, but I'll look
Yeah.
again and see what you can look to see.
That
Because
one's cool.
she's so much better with the soft goods.
Oh yeah.
Because then she gets crazy. Pretty much, she's just like an anime.
Is it just like something you put over her, or
No, here's the thing with it. You prepare yourself for
you gotta do
pulling
some
off
work?
that plastic thing. You have to
Oh.
pull off the plastic, and it's glued on, so you just have to pop it
Mhm.
off, like pop it
Oh,
off.
it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, I don't think
Yes.
you'll ever use it again once you pop it off.
You're right.
Anya collab.
There we go.
Nico says, but I don't have her. So why are you going to tell us Anya collab?
Oh, Vico.
He wants to see you guys pull off the Anya collab.
Okay, we'll do that. We're doing that.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Anya collab.
And you know,
I'm a
I
spectator.
was worried about her with the tiny feet, but she stands very well.
She does stand
Mhm.
very well for how
Because
almost no feet.
like her feet are like pegs, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, she doesn't really have any problems.
No, she's dope, dude. She's dope.
Uh,
That's what once you get that soft goods, it just opens up even more stuff.
Yeah.
And you make a run, or do stuff, or
I got
a judo kick.
I got a couple good shots in mind with her and Deadpool. Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll be your papa now.
Yeah.
It's funny how that's such a natural seeming team up.
It is,
Right.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's
totally
like
is.
fucking agree.
Isabel and the Doom guy.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's a character, dude.
Did they ever make soft goods for her uniform, her school uniform?
I got those from the homie Total. I can't even say his name. He made me soft goods for her uniform, and he also made me soft goods for Yor, so I could remove Yor toes. So,
Damn.
it's a little costly, but it was worth it, I think, for me to get him. So,
Hell yeah.
Good lord, these hands are tiny.
yeah, hands are tiny. Though.
What?
It kind of reminds me of those Batman the Animated Series figures they did, some of them had like the really, really tiny
Put him
feet.
up.
with
Put him
ankles.
up.
Yeah. Because they were drawing them, or they made them exactly like the animation. In
exactly.
Batman, and they were super tiny feet.
Like the Two-Face they have, the guy's feet
Yeah.
are like the width of a pencil leg.
Right.
That's why I'm so glad they made that second version with better feet.
I bet I haven't used that head sculpt yet. I gotta use that. Too.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
perfect
have fun with this.
face. That's the perfect face expression when all your pre-orders go through and your car. You look at your
Right.
Right.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Right. Oh shit. Yeah, I think it's dope, dude. Oh, she got the fist. It's dope, dude. She's like it's so dope because she's like she's a mutant, man. She's an X-Men. Got superpowers and shit. It's dope. No, I didn't say. Now you got to get the rest of the family.
Yeah.
They have them at Rebel Base.
You got to get the rest
At
of
my
the family.
shop.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
You gotta. Like it doesn't feel right if they're not a family. They're the perfect family.
You can't break up the family.
You can't
Yeah,
break
no.
them. They're more family than Vin Diesel, in my opinion. They could probably fit in the Vin Diesel universe though, with their abilities. Shit. Vin Diesel is superhuman. Oh man, that's cool. Yeah, I ain't got nothing. Blitz had me did it showing. AB did it showing. Rich doesn't have anything to open because he opened all this stuff already.
Hey, fellas, do you guys, you know how like a figure has like a hell of a squeaky to it? It's like hella tight sometimes. How do you loosen it?
You need some kiki. Put some Drake on it. Some kiki. It'll loosen.
Yeah.
No,
That shit is hard to come by,
I
though.
said that wrong. Kiki will tighten it up. You need some shock
yeah.
oil. Shock oil. I'll send you the link for the shock oil because you just put a little dab on there and it'll loosen it right up. Because I have to use it on all my Mofex dudes. They have to have it. Every single Mofex I did has to have shock oil because for whatever reason they're like super like whatever. So yeah.
Okay.
Put some shock oil. And do you have a do you have any like a RC store around you with remote controls or anything close to you?
I think I have a Hobby Lobby, not a Hobby Lobby, but I think I have a Hobby RC car. I think that's close by.
You can pick up shock oil right there. It's usually like $5. Yeah.
Shit.
They always have the shock oil in the RC shops, hobby shops.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like messing with Miles, man, and then I don't break it because it's like started like doing that hard.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Here now. Vigo says more family than Toretto. Yeah. That's my family. No, man. So, yeah, get you some shock oil. So what do you got? What's the purchase that you got coming soon, Rich, that you're looking forward to? What's the next purchase you got that's coming that you're excited about?
Got a couple of NECA Universal Monsters that should be here like tomorrow or day after.
Nice.
The Phantom of the Opera and the Bride of Frankenstein. I'm looking forward to those.
Oh shit.
Especially the bride because she's got that soft goods like cloak. And the head sculpts on all those figures are terrific.
Oh yeah, man, they're NECA.
Like NECA absolutely killed it with their Dracula figure. The head sculpts are so good.
Dude, that's one of their best ones.
I agree. Yeah, he's top tier. Man.
Definitely one of their best figures ever.
He's top tier.
And I'm glad that they kind of waited for that one to get it right because he's like the OG monster.
Yeah, he's an icon. He's
and a lot of companies like they either they don't get the Bela Lugosi likeness, so you just get generic Dracula.
Right.
Or if they do, it just looks off. But NECA absolutely nailed it.
Oh, it looks like the damn movie. It looks exactly like it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that the cape, it doesn't have like a clasp, but it still stays on really well.
Oh, how does it stay on?
Here, hold on a minute.
Because I just figured it had a clasp.
Okay, so like kind of around the neck here, you can see, right? It's just like a piece of plastic, and then it just kind of clips on.
Oh,
but it's molded. It's molded, so like it's molded to stick around the back of his head.
It hugs it. Okay.
Yeah, and then if you move his head, they can move with it, and it won't knock it off. See?
Oh, that's dope. Okay, that's clever. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, NECA really went all out with this one.
The whole time I thought it was a clasp. I didn't realize they molded it good enough to it just like clip right on. That's a good one. All right, NECA, you're doing it.
Yeah, they definitely went all out with the Dracula.
Damn.
Which I mean, you kind of got to. He's like the monster.
Yeah. He's the OG.
I'm really excited for that Nosferatu they have in the works.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Yep.
Oh, and I should be getting my SDCC glow in the dark creature sometime soon.
Oh, you because is he showing up ahead of time?
No, because I ordered it on their site, and I think it's like in the last week of July is when it's supposed to be sent out.
Okay, so
after Comic-Con.
Right. Gotcha.
Because one of the accounts I follow on Instagram, Toy Shiz, they had like an early look at all the SDCC exclusives, and oh man, that creature it's so good.
Yeah, he looks dope.
It has a surprising amount of movement because like with like the design and all the fins and the gills and everything, you would think it's kind of encumbered, but it actually has a ton of articulation.
No, not if they put it in the layers, they could hide articulation in them layers.
I think that's kind of what they did with the neck, because it has a surprise. From what it looked like, it has a surprisingly good range of like up, down, and side to side tilt.
Nice.
Which is really good because you kind of need that for that character if you're gonna have him in like swimming poses and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he has to be able to kind of look up and down.
No, you're right.
Because like I have the Diamond Select creature, and he can't really look up that well, and it kind of hampers it.
Vico
However, the
says
Jada Toys one, very good.
Vico says WD-40. You could use that, but just be careful it don't stain your figure. That's why Shako is actually just made for like.
Oh shit! WD-40 will stain your shit.
It might.
Yeah. It will, and it's too runny. Like it's too like runny.
Right.
Oh damn.
It's too watery.
Shako is like a gel.
It's
kind of like a gel. It's more like a gel. It pours. It's like a gel.
Thank God to do that shit.
AB, you got anything coming?
I might think within these days I get my Steel Clan Gargoyles robot, and then I get Andor, which is I'm excited for, so I can get into my Star Wars shots. I'm excited for that one.
Did you order the Andor with his droid or just with
Yeah, I picked that one up at GameStop because I was like, well, if I just get it now, then I don't have to wait for the single release.
Right. I got him
because it was funny when they announced that. I was like, okay, the droid looks kind of neat, but I don't know if I really want to pay like a 2-figure price for it. And then I watched the show and I was like, oh my god, I love this little droid. I need a figure of it.
Yeah, I got him for like 19 or something.
Yeah, we got him on the Big Bad.
Wasn't he 17 or 19 or something?
24.
I think it was 19 or something like that.
19, yeah.
Oh, nice.
That is one thing I like about Big Bad Toy Stores. Often they'll get in exclusives. Like I've noticed certain times they get like certain Mezco exclusives, which is really good because sometimes like the Batman and Two-Face Golden Age set. Like they got that one, and I was quite surprised because I was like, "Wow, okay, that's like a Mezco exclusive." So if it sells out there, maybe I can get it on Big Bad.
Yep. Sometimes they do get it. Green, you got anything?
And then I think they actually still have the other Golden Age Batman one with the black outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ordered the Sewer Surfing Mikey Super 7 from Entertainment Earth for $25. The other day. So that's coming sometime. It's still
Nice.
processing.
Hell yeah.
And then figure arts Andrew Garfield should be coming soon. I've seen other people get him, so hopefully he's gonna be processing soon. Other than that, nothing really. been been being very selective on what I buy here lately. So
I ain't mad at you. Blitz,
Hell
you
yeah.
got anything coming?
Of course I do.
Jesus.
what kind of question is that?
So, I picked up a few Indiana Jones figures from the first two waves off of Hasbro's eBay page
Ooh.
Oh, sick.
because they're cheaper there. So those should be coming this week. So I got 3 figures from there.
Nice. Do you have the whole wave now?
Thanks to no, I'm missing from the wave that I wanted. I'm only missing Short Round, and thanks to Thor, I pre-ordered him off of Big Bad, and he's in stock, so he should be shipping soon.
Hell yeah.
That's for that, and then tomorrow I have my
the indie wave showed up here
Mr.
recently. I was
Freeze.
quite surprised.
I got
the
Mezco
Mr. Freeze is so good.
coming tomorrow.
Damn.
Oh, sweet, bro. Hell
Nice.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
What's a fun fact about that figure is it has like frost on the figure and on the guns, and it's actually that kind of flocked material they use like for the hair for vapor. It's that same kind of material,
Oh shit.
Nice.
but it looks like frost. It's really cool.
Oh, that's
Oh,
dope.
sick. Yeah, I definitely want that Mezco Freeze if I can
It's a
find it.
bit pricier of a figure, but when they add stuff like that, it's so worth it.
Mhm.
Right. I've got
Pretty much.
short rounds coming this week. Dino Thunder Tommy,
Nice.
Rose from Marvel Legends, and Electra Daredevil, and then something. Oh, Michael Myers. I got Michael Myers coming that I got on Amazon Prime Day, the Mezco one.
Oh,
yeah.
sick.
Oh, nice.
And then Vegeta.
The first one or the second one?
Because of the second Halloween 2, and then Vegeta because of Blitz. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. You're gonna love that figure.
Yeah, he's coming
Yeah.
tomorrow, so I'm excited.
I'm waiting to find that trunk.
Be very
Yeah, I need to
careful
get
with
him
that
too.
H2, Michael, because he comes with a scalpel and it is very, very tiny.
Is it really? Okay, cool. Because he did.
Yeah, because like in the solicitation, they only show. Yeah, because in the solicitation, they only show like a hand holding it upside down, molded into the hand.
Right.
But what they didn't say was that there's actually like a separate scalpel by itself in the set.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
So yeah, be very careful because it is tiny. You will lose it.
Oh, Vico says I want the Teenage Mutant Beastmen and Lord 4-pack, and I can't find it on my Target here. I want those Wood Soldiers. Yeah, man, that's a. You might have to go ahead and eBay it, man, because it's been out a minute, and that's a tough one to find. I don't know.
Yo, Vico. Let me check my targets.
I wish we had Target here.
Oh shit,
We used
green.
to.
Damn, Green.
Damn.
Target said, no, you're not.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Which one is he looking for?
The
The
4-pack.
4-pack?
Yeah.
The one for 150?
Uh-huh.
My Target got it too. I just
Do you
don't
have
collect
it?
turtles. Yeah,
Get
they got it
them
on
up,
my Target.
StreamYard
Get 'em
was
up.
just like, nope.
I never got it. I had to order it online and
Nah,
got
bitch.
it. I got it.
Fucking green.
Target was
But,
like, you ain't getting nothing.
But Vico, what I was saying is, let me check my targets because I think last time I was there, they had like 3 of the foot soldiers. So
Oh, nice.
let me check one of those for you.
There you go, Vico.
I'll
Yeah,
get back with
I'll
you.
check the 4-pack in the morning.
The 4-pack. You're good to go, man.
There you
He's
go.
got you. They got
We
you.
got you. Because I want to get another foot soldier as well. I got one, but there's so many like accessories that come with one, so many customization options. You need 2.
That's a good point. It's good. They're good. They're quality.
I gotta stay with from turtles for a little bit, because then I know I'm gonna get into that rabbit hole too. That's like what? It's like
I'm just avoiding it. I'm not gonna do
I
it.
don't collect turtles,
No?
and I'm actually kind of glad for that.
Yeah, it's a hole, but you can. I just wanted the Eastman and Laura ones and Splinters.
Because
So
like I don't collect turtles, but I've noticed like so many
look at that dude. He's dope.
That's sick.
people
Yeah.
have issues trying to find them.
Yeah,
Like,
they do. They're like the demand. They're like the demand NECA property. Like it's crazy.
I think I've only seen that 4-pack in the wild like one time.
Oh wow. No. It's out there.
I've seen it a few times. Like
Yeah.
the one by my job last week Thursday had like 10 of them on the shelf.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
What?
That's where they
But
all went.
that's the only thing they had like from Turtles though. Like they didn't have anything else.
Mm-hmm. I'm still trying to find that Splinter.
Vico responds to you guys.
Hell yeah, we got you, bro.
Let's go.
I got you, bro. I'll check in the morning. I work tomorrow.
I had to go to like 7 Targets to get the Splinter, man. It was a pain in the ass.
Oh shit, bro.
It sucked.
Damn.
But I got it. It's stuck. On
See,
that
we don't
note,
have Target
we're
here,
gonna
so
wrap
any
it up.
Target exclusives go to Toys R Us, and then it's basically a crapshoot from there.
Oh shit! God damn.
Because it's like, okay,
Damn.
well, Toys R Us might get them, they might not. If they do, they're probably going to sell out really fast. So, good luck.
That's crazy because you guys still have Toys R Us. We don't have Toys R Us, but you don't have Targets. That's hilarious. Damn.
Yeah, right.
But on that note,
But I mean,
Rich,
it's not much of a trade-off because the Toys R Us here, it kind of sucks. Everything's really overpriced.
I was thinking that. Rich's board, thank you for joining us tonight, brother. We appreciate you coming on, hanging with the ladies, and
Glad to
just
be
kicking it with us. Next time, you bring something open. No, I'm just messing with you. Before we go, what did you open? Show us what you opened that you didn't wait. What did you open? You haven't done it?
I opened this. It's the invisible version of the Power Rangers Phantom Ranger.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
shit.
nice.
Oh damn.
He was
Yeah,
good.
I happened across it
Damn.
at EB Games, and it really has a nice sheen to it, as you can see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
it's kind of
that's
see-through,
sick.
but it's also kind of pearlescent. It
That's
really
Is
is.
that the Walgreens exclusive?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
Oh shit.
I was kind of disappointed that it came in because it's a newer one. It came in a cardboard fully box
Yeah.
instead of plastic. Because I really would have liked to have had a package for this one.
I know, huh? That's dope, dude. Okay.
Yeah, and like all the stuff he comes with is kind of like it's basically the same, but also kind of different. Like, for example, his like chest explosion piece, it's orange on this one
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
instead
I like
of
that
blue
one
like the
better.
original, right?
I do like that.
So do
one.
I actually. It looks nicer. And I that's one thing I
pops
like
more.
about the Power Rangers line is like because they throw in all these little effects pieces, it's really good for extra stuff for photos, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because I'm not really like a Power Rangers person. I don't really know much about the show, but the figures are so cool. I can't really pass them up.
Yeah, they're great.
And like how can you pass this up? It's so cool.
I like that one, man. He's one of
Yeah,
the
that's
better
true.
translucent figures that Marvel or did Hasbro's made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did really well on this.
I like the blue on his visor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
do I. Like you can kind of see like if you look kind of close, you can kind of see like his joints, but like
Mm-hmm.
it's not all that visible.
No, it's not bad. It worked out pretty good with him.
No, they made this look really good, and I'm actually so
Yeah.
happy with this.
Okay.
Because like the original figure is already so good, and then this
Yeah, he
version
is.
is just
He's solid.
it's 100 times better.
He's solid. All right. Cool. Man. But yeah, again, thank you, brother, for coming on tonight with us.
Thanks
and,
for having me.
hanging with the lazy fellas and doing what we do. And the laziness, man. And again, we just kick it. Nothing scripted, nothing whatever. We just get on here and shoot the shit and talk about the toys and have fun with the stuff, man. That's what we do, man. Which leads me into Blitz.
Glad to be
You
here.
ready to take us to church?
Hell yeah.
All right, so Once again, thank you everybody in the chat for joining us. It's always greatly appreciated. I say this every week, but you guys could always be somewhere else, but you guys are always here kicking it with us. So we thank you always taking time out of your day. I know it's Sunday, the day before the work week, but you guys still come and hang out with the boys. So thank you for that. Few things going on. First, Unworthy AF, he had an episode this morning. Definitely check out the replay on YouTube. The link is in his bio as well. This Wednesday is Black and Wednesdays with a splash in yellow. So once again, for the month of July, every Wednesday it's TA. The hashtag is TA_Black and Wednesdays with an S at the end. So your best black and white photo with a splash of yellow. Let's see them photos this Wednesday. You could also catch Toy Addict and Unworthy for a Worthy Addiction on Thursdays at 9 p.m. So check them out, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this week. Also on YouTube. Check out the fellas for Behind the Plastic. Not a Bird, Not a Plane Toy Photography, Sequential Plastic, and TMNT_1987. Definitely check them out. Their show is hilarious. 12 minutes interview, and you better talk fast. That's all I'm saying. Definitely check out the Collector Sector with Kushi Mama. She's awesome with her show as well. I was on her show not too long ago. Definitely check her out. She has an episode coming up this week. Check out our boy Green Geek for Echo Base Radio. Him and his boys do the blog on Star Wars. Awesome. If you love Star Wars, it's an amazing here. Just sit back, relax, and let the knowledge pour on you, man. So definitely check them out. Yep, definitely check them out. As for that, we'll see you guys this Wednesday for the Pig Bar. And we'll see you guys next Sunday for Lazy Boyz. We got some stuff down the pipeline coming on as well. As the weeks go on, we will start announcing stuff. But definitely, thank you guys once again for joining us. It's been a blast. I already took the photo of my setup, and it's ready to go. So definitely look out for that tonight, and it'll be a Lazy Boyz special. So once again, Rich, thank you for joining us. It was greatly appreciated. Thank you for jumping on with us and having fun and kicking it with us. It was awesome. Anytime, man. Anytime. And with that being said, Anya. And with that being said, Anya says it's time to stop being lazy.
You heard her.
Good night,
Later, fellas.
Y'all be safe. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.